Today we're diving into a story about David and Goliath. It's the ultimate underdog tale from the Bible, found in 1 Samuel chapter 17. For 40 days, the army of Israel stood paralyzed with fear. Why? Because of one man, Goliath. This wasn't just any soldier. He was a giant, over 9 feet tall. His armor alone weighed more than a grown man, and his spear was like a weaver's beam. Every morning and every evening, he would come out and mock the Israelites and their God, challenging them to send a champion to fight him. But no one dared. The entire army, including King Saul, was terrified. Meanwhile, a young shepherd boy named David was sent by his father, Jesse, to the front lines. His mission wasn't to fight, but to bring food to his older brothers, who were soldiers in the army. When David arrived, he heard Goliath's arrogant shouts and saw the fear in the eyes of the Israelite soldiers. He was shocked. He asked, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living God?" David's own brothers were angry with him, telling him to go back to his sheep. But David wasn't discouraged. His words reached King Saul, who summoned the young boy. David told the king, "Let no one lose heart on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him." Saul was skeptical. "You are only a young man," he said, "and he has been a warrior from his youth." But David had a different kind of resume. He explained to Saul, "Your servant has been keeping his father's sheep. When a lion or a bear came and carried off a sheep from the flock, I went after it, struck it, and rescued the sheep from its mouth." David knew his strength didn't come from his own power, but from God's. He concluded, "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." Convinced, Saul offered David his own armor. David tried it on, but it was too heavy and awkward. He took it off. He wasn't going to fight this battle someone else's way. Instead, he went to a nearby stream and chose 5 smooth stones. He put them in his shepherd's bag, took his sling in his hand, and walked out to face the giant. Goliath looked at David with contempt. "A boy? With a stick and some stones? Am I a dog," he roared, "that you come at me with sticks?" He cursed David by his gods and promised to feed his flesh to the birds. But David's response was filled with unshakable faith. He shouted back, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel." Then David ran towards Goliath. He reached into his bag, took out a stone, placed it in his sling, and let it fly. The stone soared through the air and struck the giant right on his forehead. It sank in, and Goliath fell face down on the ground. The boy had defeated the giant. When the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they turned and ran. This story teaches us that it's not about the size of the giant you face, but the size of the God you serve. When you feel small and overwhelmed, remember David. He faced his giant not with armor or weapons, but with faith and courage. Your Goliaths, whether they are fear, doubt, or impossible situations, are no match for God. Thanks for watching with us today. If this story encouraged you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that inspires. We'll see you in the next video.